Hi, welcome to this session, and we want to talk about mobile app development on Android and iOS. Did you know that 95% of the graduates are unemployable currently in India? That means those who pass out in the year 2018 or 19, 95% will not be able to get a job for software development. Well, they do get jobs? Some of them do get it in uh, in BPO or support or tech support, but they do not get it in coding. However, the reason is that they do not stay relevant. They do not learn the technologies that is needed in the market. So what you can do is you can go to payskill.com and find out how much does a mobile app developer, a full stack mobile app developer earns. You may find that he earns up to around 10 lakh rupees per annum. So this is a pretty decent salary for something that you can learn so easily. So let me take you through a session about how you can learn mobile app development and how difficult or easy it is. And before I do that, let me introduce myself. My name is Pankaj Bhagat, and I co-founded a company, CedarIT Private Limited. I'm an ex-IBM employee, and while I was in IBM, I did file a few uh, uh, papers for software patents. Now, today I have over 18 years of experience, and it varies from the beginning of this, what I did with C, C++, Java, and data warehousing, and web development to mobile app development. Now, I have trained throughout my career, I have been a developer and a trainer parallelly. So I have trained almost 52 corporate trainings. I've done that, and I have trained around 5,000 plus students so far. Uh, my students have been working in Infosys, Deloitte, Accenture, IBM, Tech Mahindra, Wipro, Cognizant, and a lot of other companies. Some of them are from the ETL background as well. I do help students have found their own tech startups. So if you have a mobile development idea, you can go ahead and learn this course so that you can make your idea into uh, an app and put it out on the Android and Apple Store. When we'll do this course, what we wanted to focus on is that you will be able to make an app very quickly. That's this level one of it. We'll just make a very simple to-do app. You see, this is a sample to-do app where you can click on this plus and it will ask you to create a task list. So you can create a task like you need to bring milk, call the plumber, or pay internet bill, and other things. And once it is done, you can click on cancel or next, and let me show you the rest of the pages. Like if this is your list, you can drag it to the left or right, and then you can do it's done, or you can ignore it. Now this is very simple to build. However, we'll not stay here. We'll go ahead to something a little more uh, interesting. We'll try to make something that uses locations or interaction with the end user with notifications. Something like the food delivery apps that we have these days, like Swiggy, Zomato, or cab aggregation like Uber, Ola. But what we really do is we do not copy that. We do make our own products and projects. So what we will be working on is what a project we will be teaching you to work on. So it will be a live real-time project that we are making. So we will share about the progress. We will train you about how to make the a flow of the apps, the pages, and then the interaction with the server. For example, if this is a food delivery app, if you have used them, you have the food items, and then you search through the menu, and you can go ahead and place order for that, and then you can track the progress. Some of the apps that we have done before is like when the training as we do is to do apps, then we also use a CRM, a customer relationship model. This is our core business. This is what we do. So in that we can teach you, how do you interact with your own members, how the CRM sends an SMS to a selected group of people, how do you filter from there and then send. For example, you had customers today, okay, or you had customers in the last 1 year who are interested in buying only a branded shirt, a particular branded shirt. So you can find out who among all your customers in this last quarter have expressed interest to buy a branded shirt, or last 1 year, or any date range, and then select and tell them that in this festival season you have a sale, or you have a new stock in your store, and anything for that. You can be in a college or a university. You just go ahead and search for a certain group of people in your college or university and say that this exam has been postponed or cancelled or rescheduled or timing has changed, just like that. Then we can also go ahead and make a app like Redbus or Book My Show, where we just do the booking of the seats. Okay, you can actually go ahead and read these stories. These are very encouraging. You can read how Redbus was formed and how much money it was sold for. How did WhatsApp start actually? And you will find it interesting that all the ideas that you have, if you believe in those ideas, and you can spend, say, a month or two, like 30 to 45 days, you can learn a full stack mobile app development. It will not be only, mobile app for the front end as well, but we can have it at the back end as well. We can integrate with the Firebase. I'll talk about those technologies shortly. The other thing is that currently we are building Run My Gym with a few interns here, so we can have other projects like nearby delivery. That's another project, and there is a parking uh, parking app, and there is a book a cab like Ola Uber that I have spoken earlier. There's an app like sharing carpooling or Rapido bike sharing, and like Ola and Uber, right? And there are some softwares that few religious organizations use. So we build real-time work like that. So we can give you experience on that. Now, as I was telling you in the beginning, that 95% of the people who make who are engineers in IT are unemployable because they cannot code. Not only that, because they do not. The reason I think is they do not have the skills and they cannot prove it. So what organizations are actually looking for is this: do you have the skill that I need? Okay, if they can find that out, then it's easy. Suppose you have made an app, okay, and you can demonstrate that this is the project that you have made. You have the chances of getting selected. If you don't do, just every student, every CV that I receive, they just talk about, we know C, C++, and Java, and we participated in so and so event in the college. I was an event organization. I did this certification online. Well, what problem did you solve? Elon Musk, once he was asked, like, what is that one thing that you would advise people to put on your resume? So he said, uh, don't tell me your position. Tell me what problem did you solve. So make an app, solve a problem, and demonstrate and put it online, put it on the Play Store and the App Store, and demonstrate and show it in your profile. Make a YouTube video and show what it does. Right. That way, your chances of getting employed is higher. Okay. So here is some stat. If you're studying engineering or just passed out, in 2016, 80% of the engineers in India were unemployable, then 94% in 2019. So this is really sad, because the kind of thing that we cover in engineering is not exactly what people look in the industry. Say, for example, today if you make a mobile phone, right, like a feature phone like this one, and you want to sell, will somebody buy that, or will somebody be interested to buy a smartphone? So the skills that we learn is sadly what a feature phone is. What we are looking for is smartphone. You would never buy a feature phone, right? So why would somebody hire someone who has skills which is outdated? So let's stay relevant and make something. You can watch this video by Josh Kaufman, who says that you just need the first 20 hours to be good at something. Okay, to acquire an exceptional skill, you need around 10,000 hours of practice, like Sachin Tendulkar and all. They would have probably put in 10,000 hours of effort, or Virat has put up 10,000 hours of effort, or anybody in any domain. So but if you spend the first 20 hours effectively, you will be able to do that. Mobile app development, that's what I want to see. So please watch this video. You can search for Josh Kaufman and on YouTube, and you'll find this. Then you may also think that if you think that with all these technologies out there, will I be able to make it? Well, 20 hours is fine, but do have the skill. Then you can watch this video by Stephen Dernier, and he explains how you can take small steps to make big things possible. Fine, these are the technologies that we are going to learn. HTML, I'm sure everybody would have put a hands on an HTML, but it is not just that. We go to HTML5, we apply CSS3, and then we do bootstrap. the one that makes your page looks very responsible. So in the first level, we actually do learn technologies that is needed for web development, the website development. Okay, then we add JavaScript and AngularJS. These are the scripting language. Earlier it was only a markup and styling. Now we have added some programming, and simply we add Ionic, which converts your web program that you have written into something which is an deployable mobile app. Then we go ahead and at the next level, this is the full stack. Okay, that was just the front end. We learned Angular, the latest version. As of this recording, it was Angular 6. So we learn TypeScript so that we can learn Angular. Okay, TypeScript is just like JavaScript, just that it is superset. So we learn it. It will be pretty easy to learn so that you can do Angular. What we have learned earlier was Angular JS. So it's the first version, and the latest version is called just Angular. So then we learn material design, a way where you can make your user interface pretty. It looks good with that. And then we add the backend, the Firebase with it, where you can save your data. You can send notifications to your users using this. Okay, if you have an idea, you can discuss it with me and we can probably make a project plan for it. What we do is we have an idea and we try to implement and tell you how to solve this, how to build this into an app. Okay, and if you have an idea, you have to believe in it. You have to build some model of business around it. Even before you think further on that, what you should do is you should make a prototype of it so that you can demonstrate it to people and find their interest in it, probably funding, or if not, you can just deploy it online. Okay, thank you for that. All that we have to say is that you have to stay relevant with what is moving on. So mobile app development is one quick and easy thing that you can learn and still continue to improve on. If you have any questions, you can write to us or you can call us or WhatsApp us on these numbers. You can visit our website and we are happy to take even a WhatsApp call. That's all for now. See you soon. Thank you.